Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ruins 2. I'm your Game Master Darius. It's Dragon Ruins 2, but we're still in the dungeon of Dragon Ruins 1 because we're off to purge this dungeon of the previous heroes that were from the first game. It's a good time. I've just been loving this game, man. Like, won't lie when I do say that the last couple of dungeons have kind of been simply because of how long they've been. And yes, this dungeon itself as its own like standalone big old dungeon can also be seen as, oh god, so long. But here's the thing, this particular dungeon anyways, has that additional flavor of, hey, you remember this place from the first game? I love that. Because I really did like that first game. Short, sweet, but so fun. It's so, I don't know, I guess I feel a little weird saying that like an auto battler game can be considered fun. Because here's the thing, a whole lot of... How can I properly describe this weirdness in that my brain is going like, man, this is weird. You're weird for liking this game. Because I could equate some of the layouts of a lot of this game's dungeons akin to Wizardry Labyrinth of Lost Souls. What I mean by that is that pretty much they had made, in Labyrinth of Lost Souls, they had made it so as there's a lot of open area, and a lot of the game is simply just exploring every single square, hoping to find something like a monster or whatnot. Oh god, that one actually hurt. And that one also involved a lot of quests that involved random monsters dropping random shit. Like, I think one of the first quests that you get in that game is, oh, go here, slay a bunch of kobolds or goblins or whatever the hell was that game's like first monster du jour, and just hope that they drop this one item. By the way, I need you to do that 10 times and get 10 of these items. Which, you know, tedious. And a whole lot of the game was pretty much just that, as you're getting deeper and deeper into the dungeon. I guess I can't really say that that is that thing with that game, simply because I only played like one stream worth of it. Maybe one stream? It's been a while since I played it, man. Part of me does want to revisit it. But man. Just man. I think I'd rather go back to the PlayStation 2 one if I do go touch into a wizardry game. Like, don't get me wrong, no matter which wizardry game I go and play, it's gonna be a longin'. Damn it, now I'm still thinking of just quote-unquote future Let's Plays and whatnot. Am I dumb? I'm a little bit dumb. Because I kind of want to go back all the way up here, because we are now... Okay, yeah, we're finishing up exploring this last quadrant. Well, this quadrant, there's one more quadrant to deal with. If I say quadrant, it makes it sound more official. I'm kind of amazed that I've been able to go through with only one teleport back home. Alright, so I think there's only just this one room here that we need to explore to make it official that we've explored everything. And then we're on to the final area of this dungeon. Or this is going to bleed into more of the... No. This is actually just a dead end. Alright. Neat. Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird because I keep on trying to make a point, but the point just keeps on slipping away from me as I'm trying to play this game. Because one of the things about that game that drove me nuts is the fact that you explore everything and it's pretty much just a large-ass box. No real rhyme or reason to the dungeon layout being the way that it is. Which, dungeon crawler, no one really gives a crap about that too much. But on the other hand, it's like we also had, in that, every single combat was pretty much also I gotta play this a certain way, or I could just die. I gotta do this arrangement of things, otherwise I just die. It's not one of those games that you can just really sort of just set it and forget it until you're strong enough, so to speak. Yep. I think what I'll do, I'll try to finish exploring this little area. Hey, free stuff. Hey, a free ghost blade. Don't even need to go upgrading. Actually, that ghost blade better than anything that we've got. Right. I remember now asking that question and going like, ooh, it's useless. I guess not useless, just no one else that we have in the party can really use it. Anyways. Oh, yeah, Master Key game. And it was just always just, I don't know. It got tedious. It didn't feel like any of the rewards were worth it. And while this game kind of also touched on doing that every so often, what with some of the dungeons just being very large for the sake of being large, which generally I can almost get behind because sometimes you just want to do some dungeon crawling. It is also just one of those things where it's very mood dependent. One medicine. Feel weird for comparing this game and Wizardry's Labyrinth of Lost Souls, if only just because Legend of Lost Souls was, again, kind of tedious. And its art direction was very, how to put it as politely as I can, generic anime. Kind of a mean way to say it, but there's truth in my words. Whereas every other generic anime was its kind of aesthetic, but at the same time, I get that that's probably what was in the budget. In this video, Darius bashes the ever-loving crap out of Wizardry Legend of Lost Souls. Not Legend of Lost Souls. Labyrinth of Lost Souls. Because why not? One more golem. I love how I'm also getting back enough HP with some of these fights that I basically went from next to dying to, oh hey, no, I'm fine. With only one person having currently used a potion. Oop, nearly. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, is this going to be another situation of twisty, turny dead ends and one room flats? The answer is yes. Damn, that bird's dynamite. Hey, look, it's another pain. Take care of that Cerberus, giant spiders. Oh, didn't mean to go forward, but hey. What's the Necronomicon going to do? Hurt me? Oh god, it hurt me. There we go. Fully explored that one. Yeah, besides like Eye of the Beholder, Wizardry. Damn it, I'm trying to think of any of the other dungeon crawlers I might have played, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think that's also because my brain's probably not registering them as dungeon crawlers in the same sense that this game's a dungeon crawler. I think my brain's just registering them as, oh, other RPGs. Which, you know, yes, that is correct, but like a particular subset of RPG. Like trying to talk about, metal bands. Because you got so many different subgenres of metal bands that it's insanity. And just to call it a metal band, a kind of metal band, would be incorrect to call it just a metal band, sort of a thing. I don't know. I had a friend that had a goddamn, well, I don't even call him a friend, an acquaintance at best, that had a huge stick up his ass. Because I would call, I think it was Rammstein? Oh, that's the last room. Hold up. We're not going in there just yet. I think it was Rammstein, which, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed some early Rammstein. I haven't listened to them in ages, but I love their, I think it was the Mutter album. Anyways, and it would just have such a stick up his ass about me having called it, I think at the time I called it a new metal band. And it, like, the spelling of it was the pretentious in-you way of spelling it, new. And he would just went off at one point. It's like, my god, dude. You are thinking way too deeply about this. It's metal. We'll leave it at that. Alright, we'll warp really quickly. I think I might level up, though. Yeah, we got... oh, 2 levels worth of leveling to do. Heck yeah. Could steal sorted, but I think I'm going to go for the grammar. Flail. Actually, wait. A Warhammer is slightly lighter. I think I might go for the Warhammer. Actually, really quick. Not party. Trading post. Sell. I forget. Was there anything in particular I wanted to sell? Because there's a whole lot of stuff I just have. I know I'm not going to use. Like those, like those, like those. Ugh, sneezing out of my goddamn face. Beast amulets, leather boots, masks, rings of vitality. I kind of wish that this would sort things out. Yeah, I've already used 2 potions. That's fine. Do I go for the Warlord? Do I go... Oh, wait, no. The Warhammer is heavier. Screw it. Now Warhammer Plus. I might go for the steel sword. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so let's, I guess, try to steamroll this one area like probably 5 times now. 'Tis she, 'tis them. Get Unite Attack. Quest complete. Oh, combat plate. Anyone able to wear it? Reduces agility. Makes sense. Oh, that is a significant reduction of agility. Holy shit. Hey, you want your character to basically never act again? Here you go. Alright. Warp. Thank you for setting me free. Here's where you'll find my stash. Pray, help my friends as well. Farewell. Oh, you know what would have been a neat touch? If it somehow was able to read the save data from the first game and tell you, and go, hey, here's your previous adventuring party. In the past, there was a band of adventurers who defeated the dragon, but they're humorous, they have angered the gods and remain on this earth as vengeful spirits, unable to move on to the next world. I am Gustav the Brawler, one of those spirits. Pray, set me free. Hey Gustav, how's it going, buddy? We're here to help you. I'm sending you out to the next world. Do. Warp. Thank you for setting me free. Find my stash. Pray help my friends. Maybe this was my party. I don't remember exactly my party. I do kind of remember having Gustav. I might have had the General August. Oh, no treasures this time. Only downside to this plan is that I don't have the Unite Attack, but I think we're strong enough to deal with this situation. Here's where I find my stash. Pray help my friends as well. Oh, the Paladin. Sir Philip, one of those spirits. Ooh, treasure this time. Funny enough, I think that Frost Giant might actually do more damage than Philip will. And we're done there. Whoop, whoop. Here, found my stash. And imagine if the remaining quests of this is just going through all of the dudes that you could have recruited from the first game. I don't know, I'd find that funny. Megumin, one of those spirits. The Kunoichi. No treasures this time. Ooh, Tiger and Seductress with this one. And oh my, sometimes the Unite attacks feel like a little bit of a placebo effect. Priest Mirka. because almost every time that I've attacked, attacked with the United attacks, it does feel like, yeah, you see the big numbers on the screen, but it seems like also that they still take the same amount of time to slay. Warp. Pray help my friends as well. How many friends do you have? Scorgia. Scoria? Scoria. One of those spirits. Off we go to Merla again. Get the Gemini, get the Cyclops. There we go. I think at some point we'll inevitably face off against all of them. Rest, rest, rest. Just in case. Finale. Ursadana, the witch. I mean, with it being the finale, I almost kind of wanted it to be, I don't know. I'm trying to, do a United attack is what I was trying to say. There we go. Oh. Actually, no. We don't need to warp if this is the finale. Back to town. Thank you for setting us free. We will never forget your kindness. Don't forget about us, and don't repeat our mistakes. Farewell. A new dawn. 106. Oh, free warp scroll anyways. Let me quickly go through the monster records though. Seducer. Jester. Yeah, look at that griffin. That's a chunky ass, smug ass griffin. Salamander. So I was right, it is an axolotl. A whole lot of the times you'll see salamanders and axolotl kind of blend into one shape, I guess, for lack of a better word. Arena tiger. Arena ogre shaman. Neat. Arena sphinx. Hello. Arena knight. Stone golem. Yeah, that is the Cyclops. Arena vampire lord. Because somehow they trapped a vampiric lord to work in their arena. Arena minotaur. Arena titan. Yep, spiders. Cerberus. Look at that beastie. Fist fighter. I could have sworn that was just going to be like a ninja or something, but you know what? Fist fighter, that works. Smasher. Looks a little bit more intimidating than my Smasher. Fiery giant. Couldn't just call it a fire one. Smoke cloud. Vampiric lord. I love how the vampiric lord is weaker than the arena vampire lord. At least in terms of HP anyways. Now the Minotaur, Neri, Gustav, August, Sir Philip, Migumin, Mirka, Scoria, and Ursadana. Good shit, that. Man, so good on level. I feel like most of the time in this, it's less a worry about levels and it is more about the equipment. Might just be me though. Alright, so old ruins done. There are but two more to deal with. Well, two more areas to deal with. The ancient temple. Our captain would like to investigate the suspicious movement in the ancient temple. Unfortunately, our hands are full now, so we'd like to ask you to investigate and report your findings. You'll receive a regular reward. Boy howdy, a regular reward. Alright, might as well start this a little bit. I won't lie when I say that now that it is a just regular ass dungeon for this game, I'm less interested in discovering everything. I guess that's a little mean, but hey. If I went in again, fought absolutely everything, I would again be here for freaking ever. Short sword. I love how we're near the end of the game and I'm still finding just regular ass short swords. Let's see. I suppose I could have just continued to walk down that hallway. And murder them. Faster. Regular ass gauntlets. Slay them. Kill them all. Although imagine how fast I could probably... I'd really be interested in seeing how fast a speed run of this game would be now. Just hear me out. It's taken roughly-ish... Longbow for free. Cool. It's taken me roughly-ish 12 hours with like a little bit of off-screen grinding. I'll need to double check my GOG time. But regardless, I don't know. Because I do imagine that a whole lot of this game is going to be, at the least when it comes to a speedrun of it, running like a madman through every single dungeon, knowing exactly the layout, and hoping the RNG doesn't dick you over by going, hey, here's this monster that basically one-shots your party. While at the same time also hoping that you get enough money to like do a little bit of leveling here or there. And I don't know whether or not the abilities themselves are also RNG. The ones that you get every other level. Well, every 5 levels, that is. Yep. And with how the master quests have been relatively large, I'm imagining that the final legendary quest is going to be absolutely ginormous. Nothing wrong with that. That's kind of how dungeon crawlers go. Deeper you are in the game, the longer it's going to take to get through the last dungeons. Unless, of course, you already got them mapped out and all that fun stuff. But anyways. Alright, so that's going there. More smashers. At the least I can finish off exploring this little starting area. Walk out, level up, call an episode. Yeah, I just need to walk this way. Walk this way. Wrong way. I need to watch Men in Tights again. Great movie. Who else is relatively excited for Spaceballs, the new one? I'm pumped for that. Which is saying something, considering I've not really ever been pumped for new media in a long time. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we have started off with the next dungeon, the Ancient Ruins. And who knows what sort of monstrosities we'll find within. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.